Well, actually, I was just thinking about what you were just saying about getting clear enough because
Deep beforehand.
because and because it's directly relevant to something that I was reading and rereading and then thinking about
Yeah, let's go there. If you were rereading and rereading.
yeah, well, because well, it was about in terms of meditation, in terms of just an aspect of what the idea is to get is to get still enough and get quiet enough so that stillness can be filled in by grace. Like we don't get to do everything. And I just felt so it felt so good to me and comforting to me that my job is to become still. My job is to become still enough and to enter into that stillness and that space enough to allow for grace to fill it in. And that felt so nourishing to me.
Yummy,
And
yeah.
yeah, and it seems like there's a, it's, it's just such, I don't know. I can even think years ago. I mean, or even a few minutes ago, just talking about just like, it's not all up to me. It's not all up to you. Like once you step out of that, I have to figure everything out. I have to figure everything out and do it and make it happen. And you recognize that even if you wanted to, that's not how it works. It's just such a relief. It's just like,
Co-creation.
oh, I mean, it doesn't mean you
Co-creation.
sit back and just do nothing and just like wait for stuff to happen to you. That's the opposite. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just such a relief to know that
Yes.
I guess because I hear you say and I hear you say co-creation, and that's certainly something that others have been starting to say for a while too. And it's kind of like, what does that mean? And so to me, that's what it means. that we just our first job, whether in the co-creation realm as you're referring to, or in the practice and our spiritual practices, our meditation practice is to get still, is to get quiet, is to do what we can do and not try and do what we can't.
And then over time, it's like an emptying, you know? So I know that
For that
one of the,
space, to create that space, yeah?
yeah, for the co-creation, because David, yoga, from Sanskrit to English, to yoke with, that's its definition, to yoke with. What do you think you're yoking with? The divine, you know? So it's like the more and more we get cleared and emptied of the ego mind and all its storylines, all the self-talk we do hear, and then all that much more of what's in our consciousness that we don't hear, and we get that cleared and elevated, there's a more welcoming, a higher vibration. My overall consciousness is both the self-talk I hear and again what exists mostly in our consciousness is the self-talk we don't hear.
Mm-hmm.
Getting all of that elevated to a higher vibration so that we have less trauma sitting in the back. We have less unconscious imprints and conditioning from our parents. Like one of the ones in our family, Seth refers to it, our youngest brother, Seth refers to it from me talking with him about it as the guilt antenna.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, good one. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So when,
that's only our family. No, no one can
yeah,
relate
no
to
one else, especially no Catholics, no other Jews.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the idea of clearing it all, you get higher and higher frequencies to the nature of your thoughts that you do hear and the ones that you're not hearing. And so that is an easier consciousness and subtle energy system that the divine can interact with more effectively. Like if somebody, so when I've been teaching like people to go out to trees or bushes or flowers or plants and test their interaction with it, if they're dense, like with worry or guilt or shame, or it's barely movable. Like, and then when you see me do it, it's like, and a lot of that's the heart. So I know that I've been saying for decades now, I help open the heart chakra, do stuff on the heart chakra as a backdoor approach to quieting the mind.